friends, in the last lecture we have discussed about the sex-linked inheritance and there are two types, that is X-linked inheritance and Y-linked inheritance. Okay. In the last lecture we have discussed about the sex-linked inheritance and there are two types, X-linked inheritance and Y-linked inheritance. Okay. And today's session we will discuss about the color blindness. Okay. Today's session color blindness चा आपण स्टडी करणार आहोत. Okay. So let us talk about the color blindness. Okay. Then it is a X-linked color blindness is a X-linked recessive disorder. Color blindness is a important point. X-linked recessive disorder. Okay, where the persons unable to when this disorder is occur, where the persons unable to distinguish between red and green color. Okay, red and green color, where the person unable to distinguish between red and green color both appear as gray color. Both color appear as gray color, and that is called the color blindness. Okay, हा कोणता डिसऑर्डर आहे? X-linked recessive disorder आहे. ओके, त्याचे आपण दोन प्रकार बघितलेले आहेत, X आणि Y लिंक. त्यापैकी हा X-linked recessive disorder आहे आणि हा कधी होतो? It causes, महत्त्वाचं, it causes due to X small c. It causes due to X small c X-linked recessive gene मुळे हा डिसऑर्डर होतो. कोणत्या जीनमुळे? It causes due to the X-linked recessive gene. Okay, that means this X-linked recessive gene which prevents the formation of color sensitive cells in the cones of the retina of eye. Okay, that means हा डिसऑर्डर कधी होतो? ज्यावेळेस X-linked recessive gene हा प्रेझेंट असेल in the human being. Okay, and it prevents the formation of color sensitive cells in the cones of the retina of the eye, and that's why the person has unable to distinguish between red and green color, and both the color appear as gray, and that is called color blindness. That is called the color blindness. Okay, so in this disorder where this is the X-linked recessive. Okay, when the X capital C is a dominant X-linked gene. Okay, when X-linked small xc recessive gene असेल तर unable to distinguish between the red and green color. Okay, because it's prevent the formation of color sensitive cells. Okay, and XC here, the XC dominant gene which are necessary for the formation of color sensitive cell in the retina of eye, in the retina of eye, okay, that are responsible or that are necessary for the color sensitive cells in the retina of the eye, because these genes are the dominant genes and these genes are the recessive genes which are caused and prevent to the color sensitive cells, formation of color sensitive cells in the retina of the eye, and that's why persons are unable to distinguish between red and green color. Okay, that is called the color blindness. Okay, let us see some point in this session. So in the color blindness disorder, the frequency of the woman is much less than the male. Okay, frequency कमी असते color blind ची in the woman. Okay, as compared to the male. So let us talk about the genotypes. Genotypes of that normal and carrier and color blind parents. Okay, so here sex, normal, colorblind and carrier. So here male, here female. Okay, in this chart of the genotypes, write down their normal. The male is normal when the dominant gene is present. Okay, so dominant gene is XC, capital C, that is the dominant gene, and small c, that is the recessive gene. Okay, so here XCY normal and color blind, X and small c Y, that is the color blind male. And here मेल हा कधीही कॅरियर नसतो, एकतर तो कलर ब्लाइंड मेल असणार आहे, एकतर हिमोफिलिक मेल असणार आहे. ओके, then in the female X capital C, that is the normal genotypes, okay, of the parents. And here color blind X small c, that is the color blind female. Okay, that is the normal female. And here X small cy, color blind male. So here female carrier असू शकते, X capital C dominant gene आहे आणि X small c असेल तर recessive. That means this condition is called the carrier for that traits. Okay, हा carrier आहे, color blind आहे female, normal male XCY, color blind male X small cy, and male doesn't have the carrier for that traits. Okay, that is the genotypes of the color blind or the normal and carrier parents. Okay, so in this color blinds or the recessive disorder, we talk about the two examples for the explanation of that disorder. So दोन एक्झाम्पल घेऊया आपण. त्यापैकी एक एक्झाम्पल पहिला आहे एक्झाम्पल फर्स्ट. ओके, but we talk in the 2 points. Here XC and X small c कॅरियर असणार आहे. XCY हा नॉर्मल असणार आहे मेल, कॅरियर फिमेल असणार आहे आणि x स्मॉल c x स्मॉल c. दिस इज द कलर ब्लाइंड फिमेल असणार. दोन्ही सी जर का रेसेसिव्ह मध्ये असेल तर होमोझायगस. ओके, दॅट कंडिशन इज कॉल्ड homozygous condition. X small c homozygous condition. Here X capital C and Y, that is the, and here X small c Y, this is condition is called the hemizygous condition, and that condition is called the homozygous condition for that trait. This condition means X small c homozygous condition and X small c Y hemizygous condition. Okay, in this marriage between, first example, marriage between color blind male and normal female. पहले एग्जांपल अपन सॉल्व करणार आहोत. A marriage between the color blind male and normal female. So parents किंवा parental generation म्हणूया. Parents, here the color blind male means here X on their head, X small c and Y into, that is the male, into normal female, that means X capital C X capital C. Vertically small c म्हणत नाही, X capital C X capital C. Okay, make their genotypes. Okay, here parents and genotypes given. Parents, okay, here the, sorry, that is the parents color blind male into normal female. Okay, parents झाले. हे genotypes आहेत. That is the genotypes. And parents color blind male and normal female, that is the parental generation. Okay, and XCY, X small cy, XC, that is the genotypes. Write their gametes X small c and Y. Okay, that is the gametes, and here write their gametes XC, capital C. Okay, because that are normal. Okay, so we are always around for the gametes, around for that gametes, normal, carrier and normal. Okay, so cross of that male and female parents. So here X small c cross with that, and X small c cross with the female. Okay, so first cross. In this first cross with that female parent. Okay, so we are write their dominant character first. So X C here and X small c, write down that genotypes. Okay, then that X gametes on the head of their small c cross with the X and capital C. So cross of that X C, write down their dominant first. So X capital C and X small c, that is the second gametes in the F1 offspring. Then the Y chromosome is crossed with the X and y is also crossed with that x. Okay, so here cross that and write their genotypes. So write down their dominant first, x, c capital and y. Then further cross of that x and y. So here x capital C and y. Okay, means here आपण पहिला x क्रोमोझोम होता त्याला क्रॉस केलं x c सोबत, then x c small c cross with that x capital C, then y chromosome cross with that x capital C and y chromosome is crossed with that x capital C, like that. Okay, so we will found their gametes in the F1 offsprings. Okay, so here half of the offsprings are carrier for that trait or the disease and half of the male. Here the female because 2x are, and here the male because y, x and y. So half of the male are normal and half of the female are carrier for that disease. So here right there female is carrier for that trait. Female is carrier for that trait. Carrier. Okay, our daughter is carrier. असंही लिहू शकतो. Daughter is carrier for that trait. Okay. Here the male or the sons are normal vision. Okay, so here 50% offsprings are normal and 50% offsprings are carrier for that disease. This is the first class on the basis of color blindness recessive disorder or the recessive X-linked disease. Okay, so here X capital C, X small c means carrier. Like that, X capital C, X small c carrier, female daughter or the daughter is carrier for that trait, for the trait. That means here 50% of the offsprings in the F1 is carrier for that traits, and the son 50% son are normal of the crossing of marriage between colorblind male into the normal female. So this is the first example of your class. In this example, you will get 50% of that offsprings in the F1. Okay. So then this is the parental generation, colorblind male and normal female. Okay, that is the gametes and genotypes in gametes and F1. So let us talk about the second example of the colorblind traits. So here normal vision which is seen in the sons. Okay. Second example बघूया आपण आता. Here a marriage between, दूसरा example बघूया आपण. A marriage between carrier daughter and normal son. Okay. दूसरा example घेणार आपण carrier daughter आणि normal son. So in this their parental generation parents. So write their parents. The carrier daughter into normal male So right there genotypes. Okay, carrier daughter means X capital C and X small c. Okay, that is the carrier. This is the female. Into. Or into. Normal male means X, C and Y. Okay, right there gametes from that traits. So here gametes is X, C and X small c. Then here also write their gametes X capital C and only Y. So round for the gametes like that and cross of the gamete. So here the first carrier or the dominant gene which cross with the that means X chromosome is crossed with the X and X chromosome is also crossed with the Y. Then X with X and X with Y. Like that, first cross. First cross right there, XC and XC. XC, dominant characters. Okay. Then XCY. Okay. XC and Y. Then this cross. Okay. X small c and X capital C. So dominant character अपन पहले के तो XC and X small c. Okay. Then X is also crossed with Y. So X small c and Y. X small c and Y. Okay, this is the small c. So what is the F1 generation? When the cross of carrier daughter or female into the normal male or the sons. Okay. So let us see the F1 generation. Okay, XC and XCY. Okay, this is the normal female. This is the normal female. And here normal male. Okay, because dominant gene those present on the offsprings. That is the normal female, normal male. And here XC capital and X small c. So here carrier female. Okay. So in last X small cy, male doesn't have any gene. Okay. So here that is the color blind male. Okay. So percentage of that offsprings in the F1 generation is 25%, 25%, 25%, 25. Of each 4 offsprings in the F1 is 25%. Means the normal female is 25% and normal male is 25%, carrier female is 25% and colorblind male is 25%. Is equal to 100%. So that is the F1 generation when the cross of carrier daughter female into the normal male. So like that the F1 offsprings will get when the crossing of that type. Okay. So in this recessive X-linked disorder, okay, हा colorblindness जो X-linked disorder आहे, that is the inherited from father to his grandson to his daughter. Okay, हा जो काही disorder आहे that are inherited from father to his grandson through his daughter. In like that inheritance is called crisscross is called crisscross inheritance. या क्रॉसला आपण काय म्हणतो, crisscross inheritance असं म्हणतो. ओके, in the today's session we will discuss about the X-linked disorder, that is the color blindness, and their two example. Okay, two example हे स्टडी केलेले आहेत आजच्या लेक्चरला. थँक्यू.